My name is Ingram Link, and I am the founder and director of Created for a Purpose. Created for a Purpose is a ministry that targets 3rd through 8th grade girls with a creative arts program that teaches them that God has created them for a unique purpose and plan, that they are designed by Him perfectly.
Created for a Purpose has been a beautiful ministry to my 3 daughters, helping them to discover the creative gifts that the Lord has given them. But more importantly, it has reinforced God's promises to my daughters that they are wonderfully and fearfully made and that they need to guard their hearts with all diligence.
One of the great things about this ministry is it allows women of all different ages in the church to help with Created for a Purpose. They come alongside these girls and they sew with them and they work in the kitchen with them and they teach them about cake decorating or flowers or whatever their gifts and talents are. And one of the really neat things about that is these girls realize that as Christians, we don't all grow into the same person, that women are still different in their 30s and their 40s and their 50s and their 60s. And it's a great picture for these girls to see that Christians look different. They have different gifts and they have different talents across the board.
We recognize the need for a ministry to help these girls develop an identity. 1. 2, it also provides us an opportunity for a biblical mandate, that is to have older women come alongside these young women and to teach them, to help them, to train them up in their relationship with Christ and to lead them to Jesus.
Colossians 2:10 says, "In Him you have been made complete." Created for a Purpose emphasizes that truth. The Lord has truly blessed my girls and my wife and I through Created for a Purpose. Created for a Purpose has taught my girls both tangible and intangible lessons that I think they will be able to call upon throughout their lives.
Hi, I'm Mary.
Hi, I'm Bradford.
We've been doing Created for a Purpose for 4 years.
Several years ago, God convicted me that my girls needed more tangible expressions of who God is. They needed to understand and experience God in a way that was different from just being taught out of a book. I loved as a child to make things, to create things, to bake, to sew, to cook, to paint. Anything I could do with my hands was a lot of fun for me. As a working mom, it was hard to do those things with my kids. At the same time, I wanted my girls to understand that they were created for a purpose, that God made them in a special way for a special purpose that is different from what the world says that they're supposed to be. And so in combining those two ideas, Created for a Purpose was born. A creative arts camp where girls come, they have a great time, they hang out with their friends, they worship, they sing, they pray, they make things. They see what it's like to make an earring. They discover that they can paint, they can sew. It is great fun to decorate a cupcake or to ice a cookie or to make a recipe from scratch. And all these things that they make and create, they take home. And those things are in their rooms, they're in their houses, in their homes, on their walls. Girls that have been coming to Created for a Purpose for 5 or 6 years and are now helping as teenagers have things that they carry with them. And they will tell me, I remember when I painted that painting and I remember what we learned that year. I remember that we learned to guard our heart.
I'm Maria Alonso. I've been in Created for a Purpose for 6 years, and I've really gotten out of it how much I am created for a purpose. And this year I'm volunteering and I've been making earrings, and so this year I helped the girls to create their own beads and make their very own earrings. The message that I'd really like to give these girls is that it's okay to be different and that their differences are what make them special.
There is a gap. We are not teaching our girls that they are valuable. We are allowing the media, the TV, music, boys, their friends, to convince them that they need to be better at everything that they're doing. We love Created for a Purpose. The girls love Created for a Purpose. The moms love Created for a Purpose, and we want to share it. We want to give other people the opportunity to experience this ministry. We want you to be able to offer it in your community, to your church, to your girls, so that they can get a glimpse and an understanding of who Christ is and who they are in Christ.